within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts, close my eyes, and leap. It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't pull me down.
Can't I make you understand? You're having delusions of grandeur.
I'm through accepting limits, 'cause someone says they're so. Some things I cannot change, but till I try, I'll never know. Too long I've been afraid of losing love. I guess I lost. Well, if that's love, it comes at much too high a cost. I'd sooner fight defying gravity. Kiss me goodbye. I'm defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. Glenda, come with me. Think of what we could do together. Unlimited. Together we're unlimited. Together we'll be the greatest team there's ever been. Glenda, dreams the way we planned them.
If we work in tandem, there's no fight we cannot win. Just you and I defying gravity. With you and I defying gravity.
They'll never bring us down. Well, are you coming?
I hope you're happy now that you're choosing this.
You too. I hope it brings you bliss.
I really hope you get it and you don't live to regret it. I hope you're happy in the end.
I hope you're happy, my friend. So if you care to find me, look to the western sky as
is just an experience like no other.
I got to do a kick line in my character's song in front of a shimmer curtain.
There's a great expectation every 2 years to make something bigger and better than ever.
It is loads of fun rehearsing and performing. Plus, you get to perform on the Civic Theatre stage, which is pretty awesome.
Professional theatre experience with a live orchestra.
I owe so much of my success to the passion and the heart and expertise of every single person involved in these shows.
And who knows, you may end up pursuing it as a career like I have done.
Well, good afternoon, everyone here at the St Philip's Theatre and everyone watching at home online. And welcome, Mr. Stewart, our director.
Thank you, Mr. Cooper.
Well, the cat is out of the bag. We can finally say that we're doing High School Musical, the on-stage, full version, full orchestra spectacular on the Civic Theatre stage.
Who's excited?
All right, even at home, put your hand up if you had already guessed it and you thought it was this one. Not many people. Who thought it was going to be Cinderella? Yeah, we planted a few things around here and there to trick a few people. We're very good like that. But we're very excited. In this era of COVID where things have been a little bit down, we've wanted to lift Newcastle and the Hunter Valley's spirits. And we feel as though we've got the cast that are going to be perfect. Don't know who they are yet, but we know we've got enough people to make this show come alive and lift the spirit of our Newcastle community. What do you think, Mr. Stewart?
I agree.
Very agreeable. But do you know what? We have a special guest with us here today. Our leading lady from Strictly Ballroom 2019. Let's welcome Anna Davies. Welcome, Anna.
Hello.
Now, Anna did not know what the musical was, and we were backstage with her, and she's like, "You're not doing that, are you?" I was like, "Yes, we are." How do you feel about High School Musical, Anna? You wanting to be in it yourself?
Oh, look, Maybe not this one, but I think it's a really fun one to do. It's
Well,
a good
You learned a lot about dancing last year.
Yes.
So you could do this one.
Maybe, we'll see.
So, Anna, a couple of questions for you. You played Fran from Strictly Ballroom last year. And so being in a senior school musical has lots of adventurous aspects and a few challenges. So can you speak to that a little bit? What are some of the really great things and maybe a challenge from your role as Fran as a part of a senior school musical?
Okay, so a really exciting experience for sure is the first time you step out onto the Civic Theatre stage and you're like 7-8 months of hard work and blood, sweat and tears and injuries quite literally has led up to this one moment where the curtains open and it's your opportunity to just make some magic on the stage. Oh. But some challenges would definitely be sort of going outside your comfort zone and doing things you didn't necessarily know you could do until you just gave it a go and tried. And for me, I think that was a big thing, was the dancing aspect of it. I definitely learnt a lot, and I faced some challenges such as, falls on stage and injuries that were a result of that. And that was, so I had to push. So pushing past things that you didn't know you could do is a big challenge. It's scary, but the reward is so much better. It's incredible.
Fantastic.
So, Anna, what would your advice be for all of these guys or any other student in the senior school wanting to be involved? What's your key piece of advice for them?
Oh, get excited. It is such a great experience to have, especially in your last year of school, is just giving it a red hot crack, because I feel like a lot of people go, oh, no, maybe not this year. It's kind of embarrassing. Just if you have any embarrassment, throw it out the window, because I was embarrassed and I just sort of went, you know what, let's just do it and have some fun. And the result is going to be incredible if you just give it your 100% and you've given it your 100%. So that's my advice, is just, if you're contemplating it, if you're on the fence, if you're maybe, just throw out the no side of it and just go straight in, because performing on the Civic Theatre stage and having that friendship within the cast and growing a family, which I definitely experienced last year, it was incredible, is just build those incredible relationships with everyone, and you will make so many friends and so many good connections through it. So just go for it, give it a red hot go.
Fantastic. And of course, Anna won a Condor Award for her role last year as Fran. Let's give her a hand. It's fantastic. Thank you so much for coming today, Anna. Absolutely fantastic. So good to have you here on the St Philip's Theatre stage. Why don't we now hear from some of the lead roles in the last decade as to what they have to say about their experiences and their message for you.
St Philip's musicals absolutely shaped me as a young person and a young performer, and I owe so much of my success to the passion and the heart and expertise of every single person involved in these shows. I also found lifelong friendships through my experiences, and I can't help but recommend doing the upcoming production. I'm sure it'll be a huge success, and I just want to say break a leg to everyone involved.
I'm Hannah King, and I'm here to just share with you about the amazing experience I had in 2015 being involved in the St Philip's production of My Fair Lady. Performing on the stage of the Civic Theatre is just an experience like no other. So I would just encourage you to get involved, audition for the Senior School Musical 2021. I cannot wait to see it, and you guys are just going to have an absolute blast.
Hey guys, being a part of My Fair Lady in 2015 was so much fun. I'd really encourage you all to get involved in the musical next year, whether that's on stage or off stage, and I can guarantee that it'll be the time of your life. Isn't that right, Son?
Yeah.
The best thing about the Senior School Musical is the friendships and community that you make. It is loads of fun rehearsing and performing. Plus, you get to perform on the Civic Theatre stage, which is pretty awesome.
Hi St Philip's, my name's Phoebe Clark, and I was in 2 senior school musicals during my time, Me and My Girl and The Sound of Music. I had so much fun during both. I made friends that I just wouldn't have had the opportunity to make during normal school life, and I learnt some new skills that I just wouldn't have had the opportunity to learn during normal school life. You've got to give it a go. It's so much fun and oftentimes very hilarious. I'm looking at you, Mr. Stewart and Coops. And who knows, you may end up pursuing it as a career like I have done, and many others who have had their first opportunities from St Philip's Senior School Musicals.
Hello everyone, my name is Tyron Stig and I graduated St. Philip's in 2012, which I know to all the students there makes me very old, but I was involved in a whole bunch of theatre while I was at that school. Suzical, Footloose, Annie, Me and My Girl, where I played the family solicitor. I think my favourite moment personally from that show is where I got to do a kick line in my character's song in front of a shimmer curtain. It's not a Michael Cooper show unless there's a shimmer curtain, and I don't doubt whatever this musical is, it will have one. He'll find a way to put it in because that's just what he does and he's very good at it. And look, if you are thinking of auditioning but you think, oh, musicals aren't cool enough for me or it's not my thing, still audition. Get in, have fun, because it is the best experience you will have in your schooling life. Could the teachers just stop listening for a second, because I just want to speak directly to the students for a moment. You guys, you get like 2 weeks off at the end of term if you do the musical and you don't have to go to class because you're rehearsing it. So do it for that, even so, yeah. Okay, have fun guys, good luck.
Thank you, Tyron. I don't know what happened with that sync there, and I still haven't figured out how to put a shimmer curtain in to High School Musical yet, but we'll find a way. I've hired 3 shimmer curtains for Aladdin coming up in next term, so get excited. So, Mr. Stewart, we have auditions next term for High School Musical, which is very exciting. We're going to listen to everybody sing the following.
I didn't know it before, but now it's easy to
Not this
see.
bit.
Oh, it's so easy to see.
Not this bit, but now this bit.
Start of something new. It feels so right to be here with you. And now I can reach the sky. I feel in my heart.
And as a solo.
That is the start of something new. It feels so right to be here with you. And now I finally realize I feel in my heart the start of something new.
All right, so we're going to hear however many people want to audition for High School Musical sing that. Traditionally, that's about 60 people in a day, maybe 70. So get excited about that. I will send you that and the backing track sometime in the next 24 hours. Mr. Stewart, we have a lot of people that would like to be in our senior school musicals, and our philosophy is if you want to be in it, you can be in it, no audition required, okay? That's everybody. But if you want to be a lead role, then you have to audition because there's so much talent. Who do you recommend comes to audition for High School Musical?
You? Well, look, anyone can audition. I mean, the thing is, being a lead role, as Anna just inferred, does require a lot of hard work, and there's usually quite a lot of lines to memorise. It's nice if you can sing. It's nice if you can dance. It's nice if you have some acting ability. I mean, and also coming with a growth mindset, you know, with that willingness to learn and take on feedback and apply it. And also being professional and respectful of everyone. What we always say to our lead roles is you're actually the leaders here, so you actually need to serve everyone else, set the example for everyone else, and look after everyone else. So if you've got those qualities, absolutely come along.
Fantastic. So we've got about 40 seconds left of this 15-minute assembly that we're allowed with current restrictions. I will email everyone in year 8 to 11 information in the next 24 hours about auditions and the expression of interest to actually be in the show. There's a big difference between 220 students. So we need to figure out how many are going to be in. I'd just like to give a big shout out to our musical director, Mrs. Connett from home. Nice to see Mrs. Connett. Unable to be with us here today, but we love you and we're looking forward to our musical director, Mrs. Connett, and of course our director, Mr. Stewart, choreographers, Mrs. Eva Marie Irwin and Miss Nat Baker, who's here with us today, and of course our regular team of amazing people. But I encourage you, senior school, to get involved. It's going to be absolutely amazing at the Civic Theatre between the 24th and the 26th of June 2021, and we'll be in touch. Thanks for coming here today, and for those of you online, thanks for sharing, and you can all go to lunch. Thanks very much, everyone.